Hey y'all, Jen from Squisito. Welcome to the Now We're Cooking Olive Oil show. Today we were invited to a cookout, so I'm taking you to some friends of ours' house, Andrea and Ben Vincent, and they have a farm. It's called VW Family Farm. Andrea said she was going to be cooking chocolate chip cookies and she wanted to use the butter oil. So I am taking butter oil, but I'm taking it in the form of frozen butter oil. You can actually put the butter oil in the freezer and it will harden, or in the refrigerator it will harden, but I figured on the way it was gonna melt some. So you can cut the butter into the cookie dough. So that's what we're gonna use, a cup of butter. I already measured it out and it's hardened. So I'm also gonna take the rosemary oil for roasted potatoes, and I'm gonna surprise her because they are cooking burgers, and I'm taking the Colonel Pap's Worcestershire because it's awesome on burgers. So come on y'all, and let's go to Andrea and Ben's farm. This is gonna be fun. Hey y'all, so I made it to Ben and Andrea's house, and this is Emily, their daughter, and she's actually going to be the one that's cooking chocolate chip cookies for us today. So I brought butter oil, and I brought the hardened butter that I had put in the freezer. So it's melted on the way, but...
And you melted it a little more, didn't you, once she got here?
Okay.
Because it got pretty hard.
Yeah, it gets really hard, yeah. And if you just keep it in the fridge, it'll harden just enough to where it'll make it spreadable.
Yeah.
Okay, so show us how you're going to do this.
Okie dokie. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use 1 cup of this butter oil.
And I already measured that out for you. Wasn't that nice of me?
That was so nice.
And Emily's somewhat famous in our family for cookies.
Oh, so good. I'm so excited that you wanted to use this butter oil. Okay, what else?
Okay, now we're going to do 1 cup of white sugar.
And this is your famous recipe?
Yes.
Okay, I'm so excited.
It's not necessarily a dietetic recipe.
No. Definitely not the other guy.
I'll be your assistant.
Okay. That's so nice.
And now there's 1 cup of packed brown sugar.
Okay.
Lots of sugar.
Yeah, it's a lot of sugar.
That is a lot.
But olive oil makes everything healthy. So.
Of course, so you can have all these cookies you want.
Yes.
No calories. Calories don't count when you use olive oil.
Now we mix these together.
Okay. Mix
Let's
it,
let
mix
her
it, mix
make
it.
some. Let's let our special
Me?
guest.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, what goes next?
Next, we have to do our farm fresh eggs.
Farm fresh.
A brown and a green. That's not required, but you know, it's fun.
Assistant.
Okay, 2 eggs.
And then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
Okay.
As your standard extract, right?
Smells good. I love vanilla. It makes everything smell good.
Okay, now I have 2 teaspoons of water dissolved with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And I
Can you
just
scrape
put
that out?
Yeah.
That's okay. I can scrape it.
She good at scraping.
Don't use another. Don't dirty up another utensil. By all means, let's use the same one. That's how I cook. Anything I can do in one pot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all about that.
That's the best.
I love this bowl, by the way.
Thank
It's really
you.
pretty.
I got that at it's over around Pettigene. It's called Old Dog Pottery.
Oh, I've seen it. I follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, that's where I saw them.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like, I'm driving over there.
Oh man, that's pretty.
And then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt.
Okay, salt it is. I love salt. Cookies. Salt in everything.
Okay, and then
Okay, pause.
3. Okay,
Okay, go.
and then 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm just gonna add it in a little bit.
Okay, so just keep on stirring. Are you ready to add chocolate
Sure.
chips? Okay, just a little at a time.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there's just all the flour right
Y'all are a great team.
Watch that chocolate chip. Did you see it? It jumped out. It's a runner.
Oh,
We got a runner.
Oh.
I love chocolate chip cookies.
And another thing, parchment paper.
Oh yeah.
Less cleanup.
Less cleanup. Yep. Okay, so it's all mixed up, and now you're gonna just spoon them in.
Bone them in.
Spoon it, girl.
Maybe don't make them as big as usual
Yeah.
because
We like them big and chunky.
Well, yeah. That way you don't have to get as many. It seems like you're only needing one.
This parchment does not want to stay either.
Okay, I got it.
you're doing so good.
I'm spotting. Okay, so normally I ask people, so I'm gonna ask you, Emily, what is your, this is a question that I like to ask people. What is your favorite memory in the kitchen?
Eating cookie dough.
Oh, that's a good memory. Okay, so Andrea, what's your favorite memory in the kitchen?
Ooh, probably I come from like a big cooking family. Like when we go to my parents' house, that's where we hang out, isn't it?
Yes.
We just all sit in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
When I first met Ben, he was like, "Do y'all not sit in the living room?" And I'm like, "No, we just hang out in the kitchen and cook and
Eat.
eat and snack." And so that's probably my favorite. Is just how they've made it real like informal. Like
Yeah.
you don't, when you have people over, you don't have to have it all done. Like
Yeah.
you hang out and do it. You
Mhm.
know. That's
That was
probably
something
mine.
my grandpa always said whenever, when you walk in the door, my grandpa would say, "Get you something to eat."
Yeah.
And it was like,
yeah.
we got this,
Yeah.
this. Always gravy on the table too.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Just tell them depending on how they like their cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, I just burnt my hand.
So we actually cook the cookies about 10 minutes, just depending on how done you like your cookies. Those will probably fall a little bit because they're probably not completely done and crispy all the way through. If you like a crispy cookie, I go a couple more minutes, but we like them soft and chewy, so they're super delicious. You should give them a try. It looks like the olive oil did amazing.
I like the olive oil. It
Yeah.
gives it a super buttery flavor.
Yeah.
You can snag a cookie.
Okay.
What do you think?
It tastes like chocolate.
Oh, well, that works out since they're chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so now you're gonna make us roasted potatoes.
Yes.
With onions.
Yes.
Okay, show us how you're gonna do this.
So we're actually having a cookout tonight too. We're gonna eat these cookies and we're gonna eat these potatoes. So we cut these up earlier. They're a little bit dark just because they've been sitting for a little bit, but they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be delicious.
So you chopped up
then
the
just
onion, put an onion
A
in.
big onion.
Okay. And I love the way you cook. You just drizzle on the oil too. You don't measure anything.
No measuring.
That's how I do.
I'm not a measurer.
Well, if you just drizzle it and you when you just pour
Just
this.
whatever.
So this is the
Yeah.
rosemary oil
Yep.
you're using.
Yep. Just drizzle.
Okay,
away.
while you're
I'll
stirring.
stir.
Okay.
Just drizzle till you think they're good and coated. That'll just help them roast really good.
And it smells so good.
It does.
Okay. And then you use this too.
Yes.
The Seasonella herbal salt.
Yes.
I use this
How
on
much of that do
everything.
you use? Because I use quite a bit.
I do too.
Like
I mean, especially potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes and vegetables.
Uh-huh. They soak
Like,
it
they
up.
need salt.
I'm going. It's
in
going
my
everywhere.
opinion.
Me too.
Oh, that's okay.
Me too. Totally.
And this is good and salty to me.
Yeah, and it's something that yeah, once it's roasted, you know, with that salty, crispy
Yeah.
on the potatoes, it's just perfect.
You can see it's just good and coated. It's not like swimming in oil by any means, but just good and coated.
All right, so you just dump them on the pan.
Yep. Just any kind of a cookie sheet.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. It's gonna be great.
It smells good. Okay, so now's the time when I ask, do you have a Squisito stash?
Oh, do I?
Okay, show us. Oh, you do?
I do. It goes a little ways back there.
Wow,
too.
it is
Yeah.
way back there. You got a good stash.
Yeah, and not just the oils and vinegars. I like all this kind of stuff
yeah,
too.
yeah. We love that too.
This is a backup because I'm working on one right now.
And you
Yeah.
have some here.
Yep.
I noticed. And then
Yep.
you have some here.
Oh,
I
yeah.
noticed. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I keep this up here handy.
Yeah.
And this, I told you this is one of my new favorites too, this Pennsylvania
I
pepper.
love that.
It's so good.
Read what it's got in there. It's so good.
hand blended from black pepper, onion, garlic, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and celery seed.
It's pretty awesome,
It's
huh?
so good.
We use it in place of pepper everywhere.
Yeah, it's good.
Good stash, good stash. Okay, well, thank you so much for having us
Thanks
today.
for coming.
Yeah, and I want to tell everybody that Andrea and Ben at VW Family Farm, they also have a YouTube channel. You can follow them on their YouTube channel. It's VW Family Farm. And we have their meat, we get their meats at Squisito Tasting Room. You can order online at, you tell them your website.
Well, you can go to vwfamilyfarm.com, and that's our website, and there's a link to our web store on there as well. And you can order, we've got pork, we've got some ground beef, grass-fed, grass-finished, and all our animals are fed non-GMO feed that we have brought in. We have, did I just say pork and beef?
I don't know.
I think I did. Okay. I had a brain fart. We also have chicken in stock, and we'll have turkey soon. So we're stocking up on all the different types of meat. You can order eggs from non-GMO fed hens, and y'all carry some of those in your store too. So check those out if you go in there.
Yeah, so thank you so much for
Thank
having us
you.
over. And if y'all like this video, then you can subscribe to our channel, and y'all have a tasty week. So we get to go on a bonus trip around the farm. Where are we going, Emily?
To see the cows.
To see the cows, yay! Let's go.
We get turkeys next week.
Oh
We
my
get 75, but that's not an outrageous amount. But, and then we'll get 600 more chickens in June.
How many cows do you have?
I think we have 155 right now.
You get some milk.